Some wisdom is found on the surface, and some wisdom takes us deeper. Welcome to Get Deep, where we dive into the thoughts, truths, and affirmations that help us grow, reflect, and move forward. I'm Deborah D.E.E.P. Mouton, and every episode we'll explore the power of words, the strength of resilience, and the beauty of introspection. Come in, take a seat, and let's get deep. I didn't grow up in Texas. I'm what you call a transplant, someone who moves from a state far away and makes Texas their home. I often tell people I don't know that people move to Houston as much as you visit it and stay so long that you might as well stay. It's kind of one of those cities that wraps its arms around you. It makes you want to recline and drink a mint julep. It makes you want to dance near the bayou and stay close to home. It's that kind of city. So when the city was ravaged by Hurricane Harvey, I watched as my neighbors struggled, watching their houses drown, their belongings being washed away. I watched the newscast as our city's typography turned into nothing but water before our very eyes. There's something in trauma bonding that we all know happens, where when we have a collective thing that we suffer together, somehow it draws us closer as humans. In the days that poured out post-Hurricane Harvey, I watched as my neighbors collected canned goods and used clothing, delivering them to the George R. Brown Convention Center for those people who had lost everything. I packaged up things and had my kids package up gently used toys so we could take them down and make sure people were taken care of. People started to show up in ways that they only knew how in hopes to just help their neighbor. It's this very human thing that we do occasionally. Show up for people just because it's the right thing to do. I had a different kind of moment. In addition to gathering used goods for folks around me, the BBC World News reached out to me to create a poem as a response for those people who were surviving through Hurricane Harvey. Now, I had only been in Houston for a little bit of time, but this idea of being able to have a voice that heralds from the community was not a burden that I took lightly. I wrote all night trying to find the right thing to say that would provide hope for people around me, not knowing if I was saying it right or even saying the thing that Texans needed to hear. But I was willing, and there's something in that willingness, I think, that speaks volumes. The news crew showed up at my home and decided to film within my neighborhood. They pulled a chair from my dining room table and put it in the middle of the road and recorded me reciting a poem of hope, one that I hoped would help people move on from the hurricane. It wasn't until the video went viral the next day that I realized that I had been successful. People began to send me emails and shoot me DMs, letting me know that the words that I was able to put together were ones that they needed to hear to take on this next level. I think each of us has this ordained thing within us that helps serve the people around us. That if we acknowledge our differences as a catalog of ways that we fit together like a puzzle, there's nothing that we can't do together. So instead of seeing our differences as the things that have to separate us, as the things we have to hide in the dark or wander away from, let us see them as the ways that we can complement each other's picture, because together there is a vibrant panorama that we all create. Thank you for joining me on this journey today. I hope this moment of reflection stays with you, guides you, and reminds you to keep going. If you found value in this episode, let's keep the conversation going. Follow me on Instagram at Live Life Deep and share your thoughts, your wisdom, and your light. And if you're enjoying the podcast, the best way to support it is simple. Subscribe, rate, and leave a review. Your support helps others find this space of growth and inspiration. This has been a Gemini's production. You can explore some of the other podcasts on the network by going to GeminisProductions.com or following on Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube at Gemini's Productions. Until next time, remember, you've been given today. What you do with it is up to you.